Every leader needs to level up. And if you're wondering what areas require attention, you come to the right place. Today, I'm going to highlight the 4 core areas that every leader needs to be laser focused on. Master these 4 areas and business becomes infinitely easier to grow. Let's dive in. On the surface, leadership sounds complicated and requires many skills to succeed. Communication skills, influencing others at all levels, having the presence and the confidence in uncomfortable situations, motivating and inspiring your team, navigating difficult situations, delegating and learning to let go, change management. Wow, there's a lot to learn. You're right. Leadership is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who want to make a difference, those who are driven to have a positive and meaningful impact. If you want those courageous leaders in your business, grab a notebook as I'm about to outline 4 key areas to focus your leadership team. I will also share how your leadership team can accelerate the skills required to run, lead, and transform the business. Before I do that, let's unpack the 4 areas that every leader needs to level up. First, building. Leaders need to become builders, right? Builders of people and results. Building connections and confidence in others. Building a purpose to connect today's task with a better tomorrow. Building bridges between teams internally and externally. Building a business map to support today's workload and the ability to take on twice as much work in a more profitable and sustainable way. Building your brand and the brand of your team and company. Building the customer base and the service support model. Building the culture that others want to be a part of. What would your business look like if your leaders were better builders? The second is recruiting. Leaders need to be recruiters. Recruiters of people and partners. Recruiting an ongoing stable of talent, eager to join the company. Recruiting partners to extend your reach and scale the business. Recruiting allies and helpers to accelerate problem resolution. Recruiting passion and positive energy to motivate and inspire your team. Recruiting successors for key people so the business isn't at risk. Recruiting metrics and data to manage the performance of the business. You can't recruit if you can't connect with others. What would your business look like if leaders were better recruiters? The third is developing. Leaders need to be developers. Developing staff and leaders, developing team members into problem solvers, developing collaborative goals and honest communication, developing teamwork and mutual respect, developing a strong network of willing supporters, developing volunteers into seekers, developing seekers into messengers, developing emerging leaders into new leaders, developing new leaders into innovators, and developing innovators into transformers. Wow! You can't develop others if you're not developing yourself first. What would your business look like if your leaders were better developers? The fourth area is retaining. Leaders need to be better at retaining core team members and paying attention to what matters most. Being positive versus reactive. Fostering better work-life balance. Providing continuous learning opportunities for their team. Creating leadership and training programs, embracing team building activities, holding transparent communication and feedback forums, communicating concise goals with clear expectations, valuing employee satisfaction and recognition, relentlessly driving focus and alignment. Your team wants to know you're invested in them and their future. This builds loyalty and trust. What would your business look like if your leaders were better at retaining your best people? It doesn't matter what you've done or failed to do. Today is a new opportunity. Today is an opportunity to up-level your leadership team. Today is an opportunity to make a renewed commitment to becoming a better builder, a better recruiter, a better developer, and a better at retaining your core team. If you want your leadership team to accelerate the skills required to run, lead, and transform the business, then go to clevelofreedom.com and I'll share with you how to transform your leadership team into growth champions so they free up your time to focus on doing what you love, just growing the business. If you're not at that stage yet, I'd like to buy you a copy of my book, Freedom to Experiment. How to ignite a new level of energy, focus, and momentum in yourself and your team. Follow the link in the description and I'll personally sign a copy for you. Okay, if you like what I shared today, do me a favor, give it a like, drop a comment below, and of course subscribe, because each week I'm sharing content to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this, you're just one idea away. We'll talk to you soon.